Are Immortal the most smartest sounds in modern day UK sound system culture? So the conversation. What's good, everybody? You know it is TV Sound System Selector Hype live and direct. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now you're probably looking at this T-shirt and saying, "Yo, I'm still in the kitchen, but I got a plane to catch." Understand? When I land, I have to land comfortable, you know. So holiday thing I go on right now. So this might come out either before I go or when I land where I'm supposed to be. But all my content that I'm gonna do now, like I says, and I've been saying it, and I'm trying to make people know, will not be on any social media platforms. I will not be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, none of those. My thing is right, yasso. TV sound system and TV sound system with Selector Hype, which I've been doing for 12 years, is a space where I talk what me want to talk about. And again, I don't want to keep these videos and content too long. I want to talk about a sound, and that sound system goes by the name of Immortal. And what they have done, which I think might have been one of the smartest moves I've seen a UK sound system do in the modern day way of how things are moving and shaking in this industry. Now again, I am not here to go and break down who Immortal is and who the members are. If you don't know Immortal, figure that out yourself. I am not here for that. I'm going straight to the point. You don't know about Immortal, figure it out yourselves. We don't have time for that. Got a plane to catch. Over the years of watching Immortal sound play, I have seen a sound that has positioned themselves in a way where they are technically unquestionable and unstoppable. For a sound system that hasn't clashed that often, that hasn't really had that much social media presence, still, if you have a conversation about the top 10 sounds inside UK modern day times, Immortal's name still has to be in the mix. And that is a great move. And some people might say, "Oh, no, it's not really a great move. They haven't done anything. They should be doing more. And why they're not clashing? And why they're not doing this? And why should they do this? And blah, blah, blah." And there's a lot, because that conversation keeps going on a lot. But at the same time, it's just about positioning yourself in an industry, and they did it so well. So let me try and quickly break it down without wasting time. Immortal did as best as they possibly could do on the highest level, which a lot of sounds couldn't compete with, and then left you all to it. And none of you challenged them, so there is no reason for them to challenge you. So they were just like, all right, cool. You want smoke? Bring the smoke. Nobody brought the smoke. So what Immortal's supposed to do? Continue their journey, and they continue the journey, which a lot of people haven't seen, but trust me, I've seen it. And I'm going to try and break down 3 factors why Immortal are absolutely exceptional in what they're doing. Whether you want to see them clashing every single week, or you want them to play this sound and that sound, it's not really about that. I think what they've done has been extremely smart. And again, I'm going to go mad quick on this one, you know. The first thing I'm going to say is they was planning years ago. And I mean years ago. And it could have been probably maybe 10 years ago. Immortal already was planning for the future. And this is the reason why I'm doing TV sound system now on my own platform. And again, I blame myself, you know, because I had one of the most exclusive Immortal interviews where Immortal came to Wolverhampton and they broke down the future of what Immortal was going to be about. And it was one of the biggest insights that has now come to pass. You have 2 members on Immortal. You have Tyrone Melody and you have One Ras, aka Full Ras. These 2 people have used their position to move forward, but never technically distance themselves from Immortal. One Ras, Wasifa. Tyrone Melody, Immortal. And the young Immortal was there. They have been there and they have been supporting them. But again, you guys never wanted smoke, so they didn't do anything. They're just chilling. These guys was never in no form of mix-up or anything. They just continued doing their thing. Please do not get it twisted when you say, oh, you haven't heard from Immortal. Immortal are playing. Immortal are doing things. The younger side of Immortal are doing crazy stuff. Immortal are playing. But again, if you don't bring smoke, they ain't going to bring the fire. And I think that is such a great look that you can have a sound like Immortal that's been built up and then have a younger team who actually read the memo. Like they're like, all right, cool. We ain't going to step out. We ain't going to make a bag of noise. We're going to do this as and when we're good. And they've always constantly looked good. Even when... I'm going to give you a real conversation, man. What on there? I am a massive Immortal fan. And there was a point, we could have the conversation, we could keep it honest. Shout out, reaching out to Nicey. Young Nicey is one of the members of Immortal. And there was a little thing on social media and that, which I'm not going to go into, whatever. And he felt like I said something a bit wrong. Whether I said it wrong or right, neither here nor there. Me and him are cool right now. But it's the growth. And I saw the growth. So when I said, I don't really think he's ready right now, he kind of took it away, you know, and I never meant it as a disrespectful thing. I just thought, nah, not now. But you see now, between them as a team, they have built up something that is so good that a lot of sound systems haven't done. Which is, if you're going to be on social media giving it all the big one and then nothing, that young Immortal team is a mad problem. And again, if you're not going to bring smoke to them, they ain't going to do nothing. They have positioned themselves in a way where people still want to talk about Immortal, even though you assume they're not doing anything. That's an absolutely great achievement in understanding your own brand, your own self-worth, and where you can go. If nothing are go on, we're good. If things are go on, we're in it. And they've done that. They've done it so well that I've had so many different conversations where I had to do this video to say, this is one of the sound systems that will continue to progress as and when they feel like. So for instance, we had a dance the other day, I think it was Rubber Dub Sundays or something, just a couple of weeks ago or something. And bam, who's on the building? Immortal. And then the word that I was getting back, yo, Immortal's on the building. I don't know why Immortal's on there and blah, blah. I was like, yo, why not? Like, why? That's a perfect scenario of a sound that has a very great name for them, putting themselves on big dances. When big dances are gone, they ain't doing the regular thing. But I do have a problem. Big up Immortal, you know. I'm still going to say, you know what? You know that Rubber Dub Sunday thing there? Big up Tyrone, big up Foot, big up. I really thought that would have been a really good time to say, yo, do your thing. I haven't seen the full dance, so I don't know whether they made them come in. But I thought that would have been a great opportunity to say, you know what? Go and play alongside Kilimanjaro and feel that, because you've literally taught them how to play sound and position yourself in a way where it's not some big old excitement thing. All right, cool. Yo, you guys do that. I haven't seen the full video, but I really wish that or hope that there was like, you know what, you guys take that, man, we're good. Because, whoa, Tyrone, love injection. One Ras, Wasifat. They don't have nothing to prove, but they have a camp. That camp, the Immortal Young camp, I'm going to tell you from now. I'm going to put the picture up a couple of times because they are prepared and they are ready. Now, because I've took myself off social media and not really directing conversations about certain things because some people just chat rubbish all the time. I just want to go to the facts then. If you don't bring, and I said it before, if you don't bring smoke to Immortal, they're still going to be Immortal. You are not going to get them out the game unless you push smoke to them. And if you're going to, you have a whole camp to deal with, from Tyrone to One Russ to Platinum Hype to Young Nice to the younger teams. It's crazy. So I'm going to just end this video mad quickly because time is ticking and we have things to do. But my main thing is, I think Immortal has been one of the most successful sound systems inside the UK to continually keep their momentum going without having to be in the mix-up, because you don't really want smoke from them. And that's where I think my thing is. One of my top sound systems for the UK, and has been for a long time, is Immortal. Again, do not just think they are not thinking 10, not 10, well, maybe 10, 5, 10, 7 years ahead of everything. If you want smoke and you want this sound system culture to revive and you want good dances, you have to talk to the sounds like Immortal. Give them what they want because they're prepared for it. And I think that is how I should end this one, because, you know, plenty for catch. So people, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to be here, nowhere else. There's no other platforms where you're going to see select. I'm going to talk, I'm going to talk, or not like it, not like it, or like it, like it. And if you like it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. And please put in the comments, man, if I'm chatting rubbish, say, yo, I chat rubbish. If you say, you need to talk about this, or what about this, we can have the conversation, because this is the only place where you're going to get an honest conversation about UK sound system culture. So on that one, the most I can say in a Bounty Killer voice, immortalize!